right, everybody. This is just a very quick video of memorizing and showing ways that we can remember where trig identities are positive and negative within the Cartesian plane. I'm not sure necessarily how many schools or tutors or whoever teach this, but this was something easy that we utilize where I'm at to help students remember where trig identities are positive. And that is simply all students take calculus. So if you remember all students take calculus, it follows the order of the quadrants in the Cartesian plane. What I mean by that is all students, so quadrant 1, quadrant 2, all students take calculus, all right? And so this is really neat because this tells me where every trig identity is positive. So it's all centered around a positive sign, right? Well, again, this is neat because this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. And so the reason that this is cool and the reason that I like this is because in quadrant 1, all signs are positive. So that means sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, cosecant, secant. Everything is positive in quadrant 1. All right? Now in quadrant 2, sine and its reciprocal, cosecant, those are positive. However, tangent, cosine, secant, and cotangent are all negative. All right? Sine and cosecant are positive. Tangent, cosine, secant, and cotangent, they are negative. So now, looking at quadrant 3, T stands for tangent. So tangent and its reciprocal, cotangent, are positive. But everything else, sine, cosine, and their reciprocals, secant, well, let me do this actually. The reciprocal of sine, all fall in order, is cosecant, and then the reciprocal of cosine is secant. Well, they are all negative. All right? So finally, C, that's going to stand for cosine, and its reciprocal secant, those are positive, while tangent, cotangent, sine, and cosecant are all negative. Now again, this really helps because we know that when we start evaluating angles within the coordinate system, we know that sine represents our y values, sine of theta, and we know that cosine of theta represents our x values. And that helps because clearly, if I am on this side right here of the x-axis, my cosine values will be negative. Well, that tells me that right here because cosine's negative. All right, sine's going to be positive there because the y values are up. They're positive. All right, so utilizing just this simple kind of memorization, it helps me remember where everything is positive. And so when I start filling in the unit circle, I know that, oh, I'm dealing with cosine on the negative side, so my x values are negative. Or my triangle, whatever I've graphed, is in quadrant 3. Therefore, sine and cosine are both negative, but it makes tangent positive. All right. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more insight, an easy way to remember where our trig identities are positive and where the others are negative. So thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to check out my video of dealing with angles within the unit circle and evaluating them. And we'll see you next time.